Summershield. Welcome to the Wise Agent webinar series. My name is Eleni Summershield. I'm the Chief Operating Officer here at Wise Agent. And I'm joined today by a really dear friend of mine, Connie Myers. Connie, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm so excited to have you on the webinar because, well, it is kind of a, maybe a little bit of a, I wouldn't say taboo topic, but it is definitely a topic that's not really talked about a lot. Like, what is your disaster recovery plan? Like, what happens? I have teenage kids, but, and, they're getting older and they understand a little bit more. But when they were younger, we had a plan. We live in Arizona. There's, wildfires around us. We could see them over the summers. We could see the fires burning from our house, And so when you see that, you start thinking like, ooh, what if that happens? What if that gets close to me, And so you need to be prepared in everything, right? And having those kind of conversations, it's a conversation starter as a realtor to your clients.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You're bringing value. You're making them prepared. I know I moved, a lot of people in Arizona typically move from somewhere, right? And there is this big migration happening across the country. So people are moving to other states. So if you're moving to California or Arizona or Texas, we all have our own little things that can happen, right? California's got the earthquakes and fires and mudslides and
it's got it all.
Right.
well, here's a very interesting statistic. So this came out from CoreLogic that just this in 2021, and they say that 2022, and they said 1 out of 10 homes in this country, that's 14.5 million homes, were either damaged or destroyed in 2021 alone. Wow. And then First Street, it's a nonprofit that looks at statistics, said that 10% of all homes in this country are at risk of flooding.
Yeah.
So, and 99% of the counties have flooding. So it's not something that just because we think, like I live in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is considered one of the places where there are not a lot of disasters, supposedly. But right. You have to also look at other types of crisis and disasters. I mean, once you start preparing, like we were talking yesterday about your office and how well prepared you are for your office. Well, that preparation doesn't just mean that a fire has to come through. Right. It's other things that happen in your business, like cyber attacks. When I was writing about cyber attacks in 2020, the experts were saying that over the next 5 years, it would reach a level of $5.6 trillion. Well, guess what? 2021, it was 7.2 trillion. Yeah. Let's not even talk about the pandemic, what the cost of that's been. But you have power outages, you have natural gas explosions, you have chemical refineries around you. So you need to know your risk factors. And I think the most important thing, if we can rally the real estate community to really make a difference, because 2021, just natural disasters and not counting insurance cost $145 billion. Wow. We can take that money and move it so that people are prepared to other things where we're actually making the country better, right? Right. What a benefit that would be, and what a feather in a real estate person's hat.
Yeah.